Good morning, everyone, or good evening if you watch me in the evening. Um, I'm doing this recording on Sunday, but this week, this uh, ending week, or this past week, several useful uh, lectures for me to learn. Many things were very new to us, to you, to me as well. Uh, well, as you may know, the teachers' conference on Monday decided on a new schedule for classes for you to have subjects to learn or learning online. According to that new schedule, the fifth and sixth graders are supposed to have English on Tuesdays, the seventh graders on Wednesdays, the eighth graders on Thursdays. I don't know about the lower graders yet, but we need to talk a little bit about our schedule for the coming weeks. Okay, so we have at least three, several businesses. One is online real-time English classes. Okay, I should, or at least I want to arrange some video lectures I could upload, and the so-called traditional homework, right? The traditional pieces of hand-in homework. Okay, so as to conform with the schedule of the school, I think I can do that. Yes. So they fit into the system they gave us as much as possible. This is what we can do, right? We can have real-time English classes on the days according to the school schedule. Always on the days where we actually should have English, which is the sixth and fifth graders. They have English on Tuesdays. So to make it somehow possible, the sixth graders are already waiting for the class at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, right? As for me, I don't mind the fifth graders to also join them at 10 o'clock, but we can have a separate class for the fifth graders at 11 o'clock on Tuesday. So it's 10 o'clock for sixth graders and 11 o'clock for fifth graders on Tuesdays, if that's possible to arrange. I personally also don't mind for lower graders. Fourth graders, maybe some of them are advanced enough to understand fifth graders classes, so they can also come and join. Okay, the seventh graders should have English on Wednesday, so we can arrange an online real-time class at 10 o'clock on Wednesdays. And for the eighth graders, the same time on Thursday would fit. I don't know about the lower graders, because I didn't get a fixed day for them. But as we can see, my Mondays and Fridays are basically available yet, and what I think is some extra classes might be on request of the parents, perhaps on Fridays. So possibly for first, third, fourth graders, we can also arrange some online classes. I don't have third graders, but we'll talk about that. It's in Hungarian for them. Okay, so when we do the real-time classes, according to what we have experienced, it is really difficult to listen if we are not in accordance, all of us. So at the exact time, at 10 o'clock or fifth graders on 11 o'clock, we get on the direct link that I am going to give you. It's going to include some kind of a 7 or 8 digit number, an ID number. If either that or the direct ID is what you are getting. So you just go on zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and then you need to just copy and paste the ID of the English class. Of course, if you are already registered on Zoom. And then we begin the class. We have a limit of 40 minutes. That's because of the policy of Zoom, right? The Zoom company. And that means we have a true net of 40 minutes. We have to finish everything we wanted or everything I planned for the class. So we don't have time for private chit-chatting, even less than actual classes in a physical classroom, okay? Please no chit-chatting, especially not in Hungarian. If you have any outside noises, we have heard lots of some people watching TV behind in the other room or listening to music. Some family members are not, they don't care what we are doing, so they're just making some noises. Please try to exclude those noises. No noises outside. If it's not possible, you have a mute button somewhere and you can mute yourself. So if you click on mute, you will be silent. You will be quiet, okay? That's what the Zoom mute means on Zoom. Well, if that doesn't work, then I can mute everyone. As a host of the class, as the teacher, I can click. There is a button for me to click on that says mute all. So I can just mute everyone, and then only I will talk. But we want to use this time for us to share, to talk, to practice, so everyone can have a turn. We really don't want to mute everyone, right? That wouldn't work. But to make it more effective, I will have to have some extra time of a one-way channel, okay? That will be for my speaking time, where I don't have to even mute everyone, because that's actually a recorded frontal part of the class, okay? So to make the whole thing effective beforehand, before the real-time classes, a few days before that, I'm planning to prepare 10 or 12 minutes of video recording, okay? Beforehand, a few days before online classes, I'm recording about the topic to come. And then these videos are for you to watch beforehand, okay? Yeah, of course, just for you to watch. So I upload them, and you just click on them and watch them whenever you want in your free time. Okay, so they are recorded for you to play whenever you want, whenever you have time, whenever it's convenient for you. And then for that, you will get a direct link on YouTube. Just click on it, and it will save us all time for the actual real-time lectures, okay, real-time classes. Just listen to the 10 minutes of lecture beforehand. So this is for you to prepare for the current topic, so you don't have to wait for everyone to stop chit-chatting and so on, right? It saves us all time. This is also how it works is I'm sending you a direct YouTube link a few days before the real-time classes. Either that, or you can always go on YouTube and find me as a YouTube user, and then you just choose the last video I uploaded, or the video about the current topic of the class. So you will probably figure out which one is for you, right? But if it's possible, I can just send the direct link to the video. Okay, these are one-way channels. I record them when I speak. You watch and listen when you play them. Okay, so we can be more prepared for the real-time classes. So we'll know what we are talking about, and we can immediately begin practicing in the class online. You can take turns, just like in the actual class, right? Pass the magic ball, and everybody can have a word, a few sentences to say. You can ask, you can prepare with your questions to ask me or each other, and so on. Okay, the third one is the pieces of homework in Google Classroom, hopefully pretty soon. Hopefully I can understand and I can use Google Classroom very soon. But for the time being, Aircreator registry is pretty handy, and you can send in or hand in your homework through whatever you have already done, because some people sent me their homework by email or on Facebook. That will also work. Okay, so you can just send your homework wherever you find me. And of course, the traditional hand-in homework doesn't have to have some kind of a strict scheduled time when you do them. You do them at home whenever whenever it fits you, whenever it is convenient at home. But they should have some deadlines, and what I think is the best deadline is exactly the day of your class. 5th and 6th graders will have online classes on Tuesdays, and then their homework to hand in is the next Tuesday, of course. Okay, so the 7th graders have online classes on Wednesdays, and we can practice or talk about it, and then set some homework for the next Wednesday as a deadline. Same thing for 8th graders. We can talk and practice on Thursdays, and we can hand in your homework if I give you homework on the next Thursday, the next week, right? If it is me to set headlines for the other classes, lower grades, then it could be Friday for all the time, right? For all the lower graders. Okay. This is basically Friday is pretty handy for them. And so the 6th graders are already preparing for Tuesday's class. Now you know when your class is. The other grades as well. Okay, on Friday, no, on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So just let's prepare for the next fun of a week together. Okay, see you soon, and have fun for this week or this weekend as well. Okay, goodbye.